Yes, students, so we are going to take up a very important and interesting topic today. So that is nothing but the verb. So verb is the heart of a language. Not only English, it is the heart of any language. Okay, so verb is so important because every day we perform several actions. So since we wake up from the bed till we go to bed, so there are several actions. We eat, we see, we drink, we watch, we go, we come, okay, we wash, we drive, okay, and we fly, of course, in an aeroplane. Okay, so these are the different words. So these words, all these words are nothing but the verbs. Okay, so the verb plays a vital role in our life, in English especially. So but generally I can tell one important thing here at this juncture is native speakers like Americans and Britishers, so they are very comfortable in using the verb. Okay, they know the tense, they know the times and all, and they can freely and eloquently without any hesitation, so they can use it very comfortably. But non-native speakers, especially Asians, Indians, Chinese, Japanese, okay, so we people, we find it somewhat difficult to use a verb. Okay, so if you can know the details of the verb and how to use the verb properly, okay, depending upon different times, so then definitely, so you can speak better. Okay, so that is my sincere advice. So kindly listen to this lesson very carefully and the total videos on verb very carefully, so that you can learn the thing properly. Okay, so then only you are in a position to use any sentence at any time, so correctly and without any grammatical mistake. So these are the things. Okay, so let us go to the verb, and the verbs are generally broadly classified into two types. So you can see on the board, one is the dynamic verbs. Dynamic verbs are those verbs, so they are dynamic in nature, and they are the operations, or they are the actions of our everyday life, like wash, drive, fly, go, come. These are all the dynamic. Speak, you see, I am speaking, so I am teaching, so I am teaching spoken English to you, and you are watching my video and you are listening my speech. Okay, that is the thing. Okay, these verbs are dynamic verbs. Okay, and there are other verbs so which are external in nature. Dynamic verbs are all external in nature, and come to the stative or stative verbs, they are static in nature. Okay, so static in the sense that these actions are internal actions. Okay, not external actions. These stative verbs, these actions are generally internal. So what are these internal actions? See here, see, think, remember, recognize, okay, love, like, dislike, obsession, passion, etc. Okay, so these verbs, they don't see, so what the other people cannot know what you are thinking. So other people, they do not know what you remember. Okay, these things, okay, we cannot see them directly, and they are internal actions just going inside you. Okay, these are the stative verbs, and I will deal these stative verbs separately in another video, so wherein I have explained all stative verbs in a list, so that you can know how many stative verbs are there and how to use them, because there is a difference between using a dynamic verb and a stative verb. Okay, let us not go to those details now. So just I am giving an introduction to the verb, which is the most important part of speech in English. Okay, then come to why verb is important. So you can ask me, why sir you are telling so much, so the verb is important, this, that, and why it is important. So you can ask me a question, so I should answer it. Yes, I have a ready-made answer with me. See here, so it denotes an action. Yes, this I discussed already, and in addition it also denotes See the pause here. I did not speak anything. So it also denotes time. So the time of action. So why verb is important is one is an action. Okay, that is okay. But the second part of verb, the function is it denotes the time of action. So there are several times. There are 3 times in English or in any language. So we have only 3 times, and it is universal. Go to US, go to America, go to Australia. You have these 3 times only. You don't have any other times. What are they? Present, past and future. Okay, so present, the actions, okay, they are going at present. See, I am speaking, I am teaching, you are listening, you are watching. These are the things. Okay, and the past, I went to market yesterday. I went to grocery stores day before yesterday. I went to Mumbai last year. So these are the past actions and the future actions. I will see a movie tomorrow. Okay, I am going to purchase a motorbike, new motorbike. I have already selected the design. I am going to buy a new motorbike. See, these are the future actions. Okay, some are present actions, some are past actions, and some actions will be future. And you have to describe all these actions with time. Not only action you have to describe, you have to describe these actions with the time. Then only you can speak better and other persons can understand you. Otherwise they cannot understand you. How they can understand if you cannot tell the time for an action? No. Okay, they cannot understand, and you cannot tell also. That is one thing. If they understand or they don't understand, you leave about that. But can you express anything which you did last year, anything which you are doing now, or anything which you are going to do in future? That's why the verb is so important for all of us, for any language, not the English, for Malayalam, Telugu, Urdu, Hindi, especially the verb is so important and fundamental unit of any language, and it is one of the 8 parts of speech, most important. Next, without a verb, we are speechless. See, here I have written on the board, without a verb we are speechless. Just now I told you, you cannot speak, you cannot write, and others also cannot understand. That means no speech, full stop. Okay, dot. So you cannot express anything, that is, you are speechless. Okay, so see, I have given examples. I told you many times, without an example you cannot understand the things properly. So here I have given 3 good examples for you to understand the concept very clearly. See here, I am to market. What is this I am to market? Do you follow me? Can you understand this? I am to market. No, I cannot understand. See here, I have taken the help of one word here. What is that word? Going. I am going to market. See, now this is a present action. At present, now I am going to market. Okay, now is it clear for you? So why verb is important? Without a verb, the sentence is incomplete and other person cannot understand. It is a nonsense. The total sentence will become a nonsense and a nuisance also. Okay, then she, a good girl. What is she a good girl? Can you follow it? It sounds good? Does it sound good? No. So here, so you have to take the help of an auxiliary is. So here just I have taken is, which is an auxiliary. She is a good girl. Now it is good. Now the sentence sounds good. Okay, she is a good girl. Next, come to the third example. We to your house. We to your house. What is this we to your house? Do you follow it? you cannot follow. I cannot follow also. So one verb is required here. What is that verb? One word. Word is nothing but the verb is required. What is that? Come. Come is a V1 form. That's why I have written. This is V1 is nothing but the verb 1. V1 come. I come to your house. I come to your house. Okay. Now, see, with these examples, I am going to market. She is a good girl. We come to your house now. Okay, these are the simple present. One is simple present, this is simple present, this is a present continuous. Okay, so friends, with this you came to know why the verb is so important and why it is a fundamental unit. So because it denotes the time of action. And I also told you, we people, the Asians, we are struggling in using the verb properly. Okay, so that's why you have to concentrate more on verb so that all your doubts will be cleared and you can speak better and you can write better without any grammatical mistake. So let us have our slogan: English, make it easy. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thanks for all. Yes, students, so let us go further. So in the previous video, I told you the importance of verb and why verb is very important for all of us in our daily life. Okay, so then let us move to the further details about the verb here. So kinds of verbs. So let us study. So let us know what are the different kinds of verbs. So this is a summary for all the verbs just in one slide, so that you can take a snap of it and you can preserve it. So for your library, yeah, so the English library. See here the dynamic verbs. So this I already told you, the dynamic verbs are the actions are external actions. See here, actions are external. So some examples I have given: drive, drove, driven. So the forms are also wash, washed, washed, and go, went, gone, bring, brought, and brought, fly, flew, flown. Three forms are different: speak, spoke, spoken. Okay, so these are all dynamic verbs. So action is external. So then come to the stative verbs. So this I already explained in the previous slide. Action is internal. Some examples are, the examples are on the board so that it is very clear for you. Love, like, passion, see, smell, taste, and feel. So verbs of perception, verbs of emotion, likes, dislikes, etc. So many things, and that we can discuss in the next upcoming slide. Okay, in dynamic verbs. So further, so let us go to the details of dynamic verbs. The dynamic verbs are of two types. One is a regular verb. So regular verb, what is a regular verb? I will tell in simply. So out of the three forms of the verbs, present form, past form, and past participle form. These are the three forms. Present form is V1, past form is V2, and past participle form is V3. But in regular verbs, the present form can be converted into past form just by adding ed. Okay, so there are nearly 750 regular verbs are there in English. So it is very easy for you. So take the verb root form and just add ed. You get a past form, V2 form. That's all. That is the summary. Okay. Next, there are some irregular verbs. So what are these irregular verbs? All three forms are different. That is V1, V2 and V3. Present form, past form, and past participle form. All these three forms are different. See here, go, went, gone. Next, this is come, came, come. This is a very simple thing. So it comes under the second category. Two forms are same, but only one form is different. See, this is the example. Come, came. Second is V2 is came, and V3 is come again. So V1 and V3 are same, just V2 is different in this. That is the thing. And next another category is the three forms are same. That is the third category. Say for example, cost. So there is no costed. So you cannot convert it just like a regular verb. Cost, cost, cost. That's all. Broadcast, another example. Broadcast, broadcast, broadcast. We cannot say broadcasted. Wrong. That is wrong. Hit, 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 hit. Okay. Cut, 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 cut. Then put, 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 put. So V1 is put, V2 is put, and V3 is also put. All three forms are same. That is one category. two forms are same and only one form is different, that is second category, and all three forms are different, that is another category. Say there are three categories in irregular verbs. See, drive, drove, driven. So this is three forms are different. Wash, washed, washed. This comes under regular verb. Go, went, gone. Three forms are different. Come, came, come. Only one form is different, two forms are same. Bring, brought, brought. Then fly, flew, flown. Three forms are different. Speak, spoke, spoken. Spoken English. So this is what we are learning is spoken English. So spoken English is nothing but spoken is nothing but the V3 form of speak. And irregular verbs, you have to learn all the three forms, three different forms. Okay, and there are nearly 150 irregular verbs are there. So we cannot help. So you have to download all irregular verbs from online, and then you can just go through them for 10 days so that you can remember. Then come to auxiliary verbs. So the next another category of verbs is auxiliary. These auxiliary verb is nothing but a helping verbs. Main verb also require some support. So it extends support. So the auxiliary verb extends support to the main verb. And apart from that, auxiliary verbs also help to build or construct sentences. So they are independent also. So he is a good boy. She is a beautiful girl. Okay, we are here. See these examples. So some sentences without a main verb, only with auxiliaries we can have wonderful sentences. So there are two families here. Be family. So is, am, are, was and were. So is, am, are present, and was and were are the past auxiliary verbs. And is, am, singulars, are is plural, and was is also singular but past, and were is plural past. Okay, got my point? So it represents past time only. Next, have family. We have another good family, that is a have family, and has, have and had. And has and have are to be used only for the present time, and had should be for the past time, and has for the singular subject, and have for the plural subject, and had can go well with either singular or plural. Got my point? Yes. So then there is and one more point I want to tell here is they conjugate well with, be family conjugate well with progressive form V4. Progressive form is called V4 or ing form. You can call it as ing form or a progressive form. Okay, so flying, washing, going, coming, doing, etc. Then have family. So the has and have and had, these auxiliaries they conjugate well with the past participle, that is V3. Okay, so if there is a V3, there must be either has or have or had. Only one. Okay, has, have or had with V3. So that is agreement of these auxiliaries well with the past participle V3. Okay, that is the thing. This is this agreement, be family agrees well with the present participle, that is V4. Got my point? Yeah. Then another category, but this is not a least category, this is also very important for spoken English, modal verbs. Okay, so I take a different video or a different session for these modal verbs. They are really wonderful and highly useful for your spoken English. They are very useful for spoken English. So what are they? May I come in, sir? That's a generally students ask, may I come in? That is may. Might. It might rain. I think it might rain today. Okay. Then can I go? Like this. Then could. Could you do that? I could not see. I could not go there. Some of these expressions. Will. I will go there tomorrow. I will not go. She will go. She will come to me tomorrow. Like that. Would you like to have a cup of coffee? Would you go there? Would you do me a favor? These are some of the sentences. So may, might, can, could, will, would. These are really wonderful modal verbs, are highly used in spoken English. And ought also. Ought. So that is also. And one more modal verb is dare. So dare is but the usage of dare is very less in English. Okay. So that's all about the types or kinds of verbs, friends. Dynamic verbs, stative verbs, regular and irregular verbs, auxiliary verbs, and modal verbs. I hope you understood the content very well, and let us go to the details of this one by one, step by step. Okay, let us have our slogan: English, make it easy.